So lately, we've been having a debate about, whether if toys are for kids or not. But before we do that, I want to say this is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I want to say also thank you for coming, but and listening to what I have to say. So I want to say this. I was looking at the X-Men '97, great cartoon. It boasts to pick up where the old X-Men in the '90s left off. And I was looking at it, man, and I was like, damn, we took a whole nother step. We took a step in a different direction. If this cartoon, which is a great cartoon, don't get me wrong, it has great plots, great storytelling, and overall, it's actually a good watch. But I have a question. If these are for kids, explain it to me. It has adult subject matter in it. It has all type of adult subject matter in this. How is this for kids? This is for an adult audience. I'm not stupid. It was the same thing with Masters of the Universe Revolution. That was the same thing. It wasn't for kids. And this is not for kids. If you look at the last episode, which was part 2 with Storm, you realize that that wasn't about anything dealing with kids. It had a demon in it trying to get her to basically give up. And you sitting there thinking, what in the hell? Before that, you had Gambit giving his life to save Genosha. Before that, even before he gave his life, Magneto gave his life to save kids. Which I was wondering, was Magneto the Omega level mutant that the Sentinel basically saw? Or was it the green guy that it was saying Omega level mutant, detected? And you know what? I was just sitting here thinking, man, death, sex, the Jean Grey saga between Jean, Logan, and Scott, Scott having a baby with Jean Grey lookalike, which is Madeline Pryor. Dude, it was some Mr. Sinister being the pimp behind all of that. Then you see Cable come back, and Madeline Pryor said, oh, you made it. And she grabbed the side of his face and said, your eyes. And as he was genetically body sliding, he said, Mom. See, this is what I'm talking about. Amazing show. But it wasn't what I expected. When Charles Xavier in his last episode realized that his X-Men, he left his X-Men and they all needed his help. He wanted to go back to Earth. He was ready to actually give up who he was before to become king. Then he realized, I can't do this. Not with my shit all fucked up. You want to fix yours, but mine's still jacked up over here. Now Genosha is in ruin, and the states and countries where these mutants came from, they don't want them back. And Mr. Sinister used the guy to actually steal the programming of Master Mode in order to do this. Dude, that Tri-Sentinel looked at like Godzilla. Man, he was badass. And, to be honest, I'm trying to figure out, what did Gambit get all this power from? If you looked at the, not the cartoon, but if you looked at the actual comic book, when Belladonna died, it was a woman that he dated before, and she was like, just on the side of, the bad, and she was like, Remy, you on the side of the angels now, something like that she was saying. But when she died, she gave him her power. And I was just like trying to understand this, man. I'm like, since when did Gambit have all this power? He was able to detonate the whole damn Sentinel. Then on top of that, this is what I wanted to know. How it was anything left of his body? If there was nothing left of Magneto, how in the hell was anything left of him? You see my point. But I think a lot of people are not understanding, man. I'm not griping. I'm not being an ass about this. I love the show. But I'm looking at the show and said, how could kids relate to any of this? There's a lot of adult subject matter throughout this. Triangle relationships, Madeline, Jean, Scott. Then you got Madeline, Jean, and Logan. Then you have Magneto, Gambit, and Rogue. It was just wow. Then it showed you how being different in this actual episode or a couple of episodes show you how being different is being bad sometimes. Like nobody wants you. And I was just like, damn, what message are they trying to push the kids here? Man, but then you looked at, what was that, Motindo? That episode was okay. I got it, but it was basically saying that Jubilee had to grow up. She never really wanted to grow up. Then she realized that she had to grow up because the older version of her was still in the damn game system and it never wanted to leave. And I'm like, damn, wow. Then, the Storm losing her power because the executioner hit her with that collar and all of a sudden, or with the ray and, she lost her powers. Then in actuality, Forge actually did help her get her powers back. Dude, it was just amazing because when she became Storm in the last episode, her hair grew, the black costume got on. I'm like, how the hell does this work? She went into space, damn near, right? And I'm sitting here like, so Storm is an Omega level mutant too. But one thing that I did love about X-Men, if you watch the first episode, I love the way how they're using Scott's optic blast. He's shooting it on the floor and sliding back and shooting it on the side and scooting over. Then when he's jumping out of the plane, he just jump out and he shoot his optic blast at the ground and he land like he's Iron Man. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, wow, I love the way how they changing stuff up. Now, I love the way how they put Magneto in it. Because, my whole thing is, the X-Men, to me, Charles Xavier to me has always been like Martin Luther King. And Magneto has always been like Malcolm X. Two different personalities, two different ideologies, man. And I think Magneto version was the right one at the time. But where I see this going, I think the X-Men is going to go on an offensive, man, because I think, man, after all of this shit, man, you basically destroyed Genosha. You did everything, even though it was Sinister doing it. Who wouldn't else think it was like the government doing this to you? That's the first thing I think of because they created the Sentinels with Bolivar Trask and all of them. So I'm just thinking, I want to know what his storyline is going to go, man. Like I said, these episodes have been flying by, man. They come on every Wednesday, I've really been enjoying them, man. It's something. It's something that a cartoon can actually make you think and, make you wonder what's going on next. Jean Grey going through real life shit, where she can't remember her memories and her feelings and all that. And, you like, damn, this shit has really went into like 2020 something now, right? It's in today's time, right? But you can't get mad at it, man, because, man, it is awesome, man. I've been having a good time just watching this. And, a lot of people thought my Motu Revolutions video was biased. It wasn't. It was a good cartoon show, all seasons, but it dealt with adult subject matter, real life shit. People say it was woke. It's not woke. It's just using shit that's going on today. And that's the best part about it is how they dealt with it. And if you looked at the way how Motu Revolution ended, it was the best way. Think about it. Evil Lyn became a good guy. The sorceress, which was Tila, married He-Man, which was what? Prince Adam? Dude, that whole thing Started out when she found out that Prince Adam was He-Man, and she was mad because nobody told her. Everybody knew but her. Fam, that's the thing that I like about these cartoons. Everything is changing. And like I said, when everything that you're looking at and you're actually sitting back and enjoying, this is why I tell you, pay attention. You know, it used to be back when I was little, these cartoons were there to actually sell toys. Honestly, watching this stuff, you know, I honestly could say, man, it really wasn't about selling us toys. It was just about some of everything. And I actually enjoyed it, man. You sit back and you watch this stuff, man, and you like, damn, they did a damn good job on it. But that's just my thoughts and opinions, man, because like I said, man, I enjoyed it. I was sitting back like, wow, no, they didn't, man. No, they didn't. Dude, and I was like, oh, damn, they killed all the mutants. Like, damn, Wanda the Psychic Witch didn't do nothing. Wanda the Scarlet Witch, rather, didn't do anything to, you know, say she wished there was no mutants. Now, shit, really ain't none left. Man, it's crazy. Now, I could teach you each lesson that I learned from every episode, but I don't do that. I'm going to let you come up and actually put yours in the comment section. Let me know what you thought each episode was about. As far as, you know, knowing is half the battle. What you think was the actual message behind each episode? The last episode was with Storm, don't give up. You know, it was just amazing, man. Just an amazing show. Let me know what you think of it. It's on Disney under Marvel, X-Men 97. 6 episodes, man. Let me know what you think of it. Till later, fam. Peace out.